Afternoon baseball now from McCovey Cove and AT&T Park here in San Francisco. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Here's Ben Revere. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, right fielder Ben Revere.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And we're underway from San Francisco. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ruggiano is after it. And they can't run it down. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Yunel Escobar. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball with 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit for Pence. Settling in now, Buster Posey. And at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Calhoun comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Now batting, Justin Ruggiano. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, on the move is Pence. Pitch inside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position. Here's Albert now. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
First baseman number 5,
High in the air into shallow left center. Ruggiano sprinting after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Belt in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Justin Ruggiano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder, Justin Ruggiano.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Hahn is on deck. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Revere is under it. 2 gone. Into the box. Hahn.
Third.
Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And that misses. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Catcher.
So digging in now, Tyler Skaggs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now Moore with a 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tomlinson into shallow center, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Escobar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Drew Stubbs. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Drew Stubbs.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And Stubbs still going around second base. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Kelby Tomlinson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Matt Moore. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Grounded to third. Escobar has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
On the ground to the left side. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
27, Mike Trout.
Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Now batting.
Now in the box,
fielder,
Cole Calhoun.
Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ruggiano has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Hunter Pence. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here 0-2. This is popped up. Pujols is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Maldonado has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Now batting.
Digging in,
Left
Justin
fielder,
Ruggiano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Very high. 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. And this one's in the dirt. Not in time as he steals second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is the strangest at bat, Matt. We're sitting here with a 3-2 count, and there's not been one pitch in the strike zone yet. The hitter's being a little too aggressive. Take your walk if he's going to give it to you.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. From the stretch, Hahn is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Danny Espinoza. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Martin Maldonado.
Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Chopped foul wide of first. Another try at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stubbs on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fly ball into straightaway left. Ruggiano is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Next for the Angels.
So striding in, Tyler Skaggs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Late that time for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to short. Nunez takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Drew Stubbs. He'll
Leading
start
off with a
things
kite.
out in the home half of inning number
Center
5.
fielder, Drew Stubb.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Calhoun. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now
At the plate, Matt
pitcher.
Moore. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hey now.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and one now.
There's 2 outs in the inning, 3-1 count to the pitcher. You gotta make him swing the bat right here. You just have to.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 25.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Batter, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Yunel Escobar. Leadoff
Your
man on
attention,
base,
please.
and we'll see what they have
Now
in
pitching
mind
for the
strategy-wise here. Black will
65.
come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looped out towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that is off the wall. The runner scores from second, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Hence has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And one opportunity will go by the wayside there as he'll hold tight at third with one away now.
Cole
Calhoun will stand in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Number 3, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Espinoza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it does.
And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. The relay. Throw won't get him. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Martin Maldonado. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Luis Valbuena will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Will Smith.
Number 13. Will Smith.
Started that swing a bit too early.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Calling for it, Hahn. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit down the third base line. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Eduardo Nunez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1-2. Here it comes. hit hard on the ground to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Revere looks up. Gone! Ready once again, Buster Posey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Ruggiano. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. At the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Belt.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Pitcher, Tyler Skaggs.
C.J. Cron is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Brian Morris is out from the bullpen now.
Giants, number 57, Brian Morris.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Here's Ben Revere. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt. The tag, and he is out. Digging in and looking for more, Yunel Escobar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Line to the right side. Pence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional.
Austin Adams is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Austin Adams.
So coming to the plate, Hahn. He'll start.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman, number 1.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Connor Gillespie.
Number 22, Connor Gillespie.
A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Denard Span will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Joe Pennick will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with
number 12, Joe Pennick. Now pitching for the Angels.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Mike Trout. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 27.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Standing in, Albert Pujols. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. Hit well on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate. this point in the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants. Number 61.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza, looking to follow up that bases clearing triple he had in his last at bat. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. And he's getting his first plate appearance. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1. Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So stepping in, Hunter Strickland. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Brandon Crawford.
Hitting for the Giants, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding into the box, Hunter Pence. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he'll step off and try and reset.
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. Neil Ramirez enters from the pen to start the ninth.
Number 59.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Soft liner towards center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Stepping into the box is Mara Petit, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Jeffrey Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Jeffrey Marte.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Nobody out, runner on first. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. Ben Revere is on deck, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Number 25.
So striding in, Ben Revere. He was a ground out victim last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2, and he got him. Coming to the plate now, Yunel Escobar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. There's one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Cam Bedrosian comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 32.
Into the box, Buster Posey. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch. And clearly, he was looking fastball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting,
Justin Ruggiano. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Simmons. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was